G'day, nice to see you all again. How are you?
Good.
Feeling good?
Fine, thank you.
How do you reckon Bill's going to react to your portraits?
Well, I think he might be a bit sort of startled by mine. It's quite full on, so it might be a bit much.
I think he'll like the fact that mine are informal, but it might be a little bit too much of himself staring back at him.
Well, you had a very realistic face, didn't you?
It was quite realistic, yeah, but I've kind of went an informal way as well. I added some cartoon flowers and things. I know you didn't want it to be too stuffy and too traditional, but I think I've caught the right amount of informality.
Well, I'm off to show Bill the portraits now, so if you can join us a bit later. Well, we've got 3 very different paintings, 2 of them in oils and 1 in mixed media. Are you ready for all this?
Yeah.
Let me show you the first one. 1, 2, 3, hup.
Ooh. I like the fact that, and I don't blame him either, that he decided, I'm not going to try and reproduce that weird shirt you came in. I'm going to give you an even weirder one, so...
Do you like the collage with the references to your life?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not that keen on all that goodies reference. Not because I'm embarrassed about it or anything like that, but I'd like to think there was a bit more to my life than the goodies, so I think I need to look at the next one.
Okay. Are you ready, sir? 1, 2, 3, hup.
Oh. Oh dear. It doesn't really look, you know, there's things in there which are not me. There's some...
That's for you.
The one at the bottom's nearer, I guess. Top one's a bit camp. But, and that's, I look a bit soppy there, but maybe I've got a soppy side. I probably do. You know, so it's quite likely, isn't it, let's face it, that somebody else will see a person more clearly. I don't often sit looking at myself in the mirror having a laugh.
Let me show you the third one. Here we go. Up.
I'm going to look at it. Oh. That's far more photographic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And if I had that hung up in the house, I'd scare myself every time I came in. Say, oh no, oh, what am I doing coming in the house? I'm already here. I said, did something go wrong here, or is it not dry? What's this?
It's a little bird, a ghost of a bird.
Oh, well, he never got around to finishing it. Or is that the idea?
What about the monkey? Does that not give you some feeling of affection there?
No. If he'd swapped those 2 over, I would have said, that's quite funny.
Let me leave you alone to cogitate on trying to decide which one you think you might choose. Yeah. I'll leave you to browse. Right, step this way. Bill, you remember our artist?
Of course.
Artist, would you take your places alongside your paintings if you'd be so kind? Do you want to give our artists a little bit of feedback before you reveal your decision?
Oh, gosh. Well, I felt kind of embarrassed at the idea of anybody working on me for so long, if you see what I mean. And the other thing is I realised how much I didn't want to see myself. I mean, immediately with this one, with Rupert's, I found that the most flattering, if you like. You know, so I look a little rugged and grizzled, and he's had the sense to censor my rather vulgar shirt. And then there was the slightly mixed feelings about the background, you see, because he's got a lot of goodies things in there. And had he known it, I'm not sure I really want to remember that much.
Tell me about Lorna's work.
I think Lorna's was the one that threw me the most first.
Really?
Yes, in the sense that I thought, wow, do I really look like that? Do I really have that soppy smile? And do I really have this strange, quizzical... I don't know what the one on that look is, but I denied it at first.
Tell us about Mark's work.
Well, and then that was scary, because that is so realistic. And it's almost three-dimensional, so the technique of producing something as lifelike as that is instantly very, very impressive, but at the same time a bit scary.
Well, it's decision time, Bill. Which one are you going to take home?
OK, I'll confess, right at the beginning I wasn't too sure, and as the morning went on I became more and more sure. I would like to take home Lorna's. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah? What do you mean, really? You're not supposed to go like that. You're supposed to go, oh. I'd like to feel, if I have anything going for me, that a certain degree of complication, that I kind of exist on quite a lot of different levels. So I'm depressive half the time and incredibly jolly another time and suspicious another time and slightly wistful another time. And in fact, the decision, therefore, to do 4, I think I'd have to say was appropriate. Thank you very, very much.
No problem at all. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure. Pleasure. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Bill chose Lorna's paintings because he saw sides of himself that even he didn't immediately recognise. Which artist's work would you have chosen? See you next time.
I'm not too disappointed that Bill chose Lorna's painting. I think, even honestly, I think it suits him more than, say, mine or Rupert's.
I think Lorna's pictures are fantastic. I think they're really fresh and beautiful, and I totally understand why Bill went for those. It also felt like a very personal choice that he made, and that made the defeat easier to take, I think.
I was completely shocked and pleased, because I thought from his description that he didn't like them, and you never want to offend anybody or upset them, but I was really thrilled.
And Bill Oddie's back with a new series of Springwatch, starting tomorrow night at 8 over on BBC Two. Next today here on BBC One Scotland, the grand final of Castaway.